Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NIO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. It does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis several times in the past, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. And for a while, as I had mapped out, there was this sideways channel going back and forth. And this morning, the price broke to the downside of the channel, and you can see the market did not like that at all. And from that point, the price flushed down quite a bit. So definitely some updates need to be done. In fact, I'm just going to use these lines now for the new annotations because these levels, sure, they still pertain. They're just not relevant anymore. And from a presentation point of view, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's lines and clutter everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. So the first update that needs to be done is just simply the newest level of support. And nothing fancy behind that at all other than the fact that the bleeding finally stopped today right down there around the $4.72 mark. So 472 will be public, I was going to say public enemy number one, but that'll be the key level of support to watch going forward. Public enemy number one for the shorts, that is, but for the longs, that's public enemy number your best friend. So 472, definitely an important level. If the price does start to bounce, though, initial level to keep an eye on is going to be right there at the top portion of that channel at $4.80. If the price can push up through 480, then the overarching level of resistance that has made itself very well known is that purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average. Although the price has never quite technically hit it exactly, there's been plenty of instances where the price gets within the vicinity of it, including this morning, and it is rejected. And if you look back behind the box right there, it did it up around there. But the point is that from an overarching, actually, now I'm just kind of curious, what is the history of this one for a while? There we go. So yeah, the price fell below it right there. You can see a bunch of times price tried to get up above it and was immediately rejected. Right there, did actually sneak slightly up above it and then fell back below. But since then, it's just been slowly pressing the price back downwards. So that is, like I said, the overarching level of resistance. But right now, potentially a double bottom going into Tuesday. We'll see if that can hold up or not. But yeah, bears are in full control of this one currently. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.